What do I like about Australia? I like visiting there for a break. It's a great place to go and unwind, chill out. The food's great. Generally, the sun's out. Everyone's enjoying themselves. The ocean is also a beautiful place to unwind in. So they're the things I look forward to when I go to Australia for a break. Keeping motivated for 20 races is not too difficult. I think that it's such a great opportunity to race in every Grand Prix, and that's what the motivation is, to challenge yourself, get more out of yourself, making sure that you have done everything you can to try and win that Grand Prix. So the motivation for the travel is probably the hardest part. Once you're at the venue, it's very, very easy to be motivated for what you're there for. The looks of the cars this year are different, particularly in the nose section. That's obviously to get around a regulation issue. So I know Adrian's not super happy with how it looks at the front, but that's the way it is. And generally his cars are absolutely beautiful, if not the most beautiful cars on the grid. But I still think the RB8 looks very, very nice. It's still a beautiful car to look at. We get used to them very quickly. The regulation changes can be a bit sore at the start, but then we get used to them pretty quickly. It'd be fantastic to win Monza, obviously the Italian Grand Prix, very, very passionate, a lot of history there, and of course your home race. I think every driver would like to have a chance of winning their home Grand Prix, and that's the two which would be certainly towards the top of my list. And then after that, any Grand Prix victory is very unique. It doesn't matter where it is. Obviously, when I won the Hungarian Grand Prix a few years ago, it's not like the Australian Grand Prix, but it's still a very special place to win at, and you've got to grab the wins because they're very, very special feeling. Having 6 world champions on the grid changes absolutely nothing for me. I will go about my job the same that I always do. Always the best drivers in Formula One at the front of the grid anyway, and whether you have a few arriving, a few coming back, as we have done in the last few years, it hasn't really changed my approach. So it's always great to race against the best guys, and you have all of them behind you, then even better. The races that I look forward to and the cities that I look forward to going the most generally are the ones that really embrace the Grand Prix. I think all the drivers and the photographers, mechanics, we're all the same. So Montreal, Melbourne, Monaco, Monza's a very good Grand Prix. The races that really embrace us, and we can have a good atmosphere away from the track as well. They're the ones that we really enjoy going to and competing at as well. My preparation for the 2012 season was in Australia. I had some good downtime, but then also picked up my training and did some surfing, did some mountain biking, some quite key training towards my job, which was enjoyable and something really different that we've incorporated. So enjoyed doing that, and preparation has gone very well. Testing has gone well, so looking forward to it. I think it's always a highlight when the Olympics are on. I think that it's such an incredible moment for all those athletes to have the chance to compete in the Olympics every 4th year. Obviously, the huge chance to achieve an incredible thing, which is to get a gold medal. And I won't probably get to too much of it. I will be in the London area when the Olympics are on, which I'm looking forward to. For sure, I'll watch a lot of it on TV, but if I can get to go to an event, then all the better, and watch some of the Australians do very well. It'll be a great experience. Yeah, F1's returning to America, North America. It's good to be back. I think that it's such a big market, it's such a powerful country and nation when it comes to sport, and also commercially for our industry and business as well in terms of Formula One. So it's good to be back there. Give them a nice, I suppose, reward after the last time while they were in Indianapolis, which was a bit of a shame how the race ended up there. So in terms of not being able to do the Grand Prix for technical issues. So I think we're all looking forward to going back. They always embrace us well, and looking forward to it. If I could stage a race at one circuit and we do every race there, it probably would be Spa. I think I enjoy driving there. You never get sick of driving around Spa. Plus, there's not many groupies that turn up to Spa. The weather's always a bit rough, so you can just concentrate on the racing, and there's not many groupies around. You can just, you know, as I say, get on with it. I always get a buzz out of meeting military people that have pushed themselves to the limit for military purposes and so for fighting for their country. You know, some of those people are very, very brave, so I enjoy you know, meeting them and have the utmost respect for what they do. On a sporting note, less serious obviously, but still serious if you like, Sir Alex Ferguson. I think what he does at Manchester United in terms of running the club, dealing with the young egos, different cultures, different players, how they go about things, and constantly, you know, getting the results. You know, there's not a sport or a captain of industry, I suppose, that wouldn't have admiration for Sir Alex Ferguson. Downtime on race weekends is generally late in the evening, sometimes in between sessions a little bit, but if we can have a chance to relax a little bit in the evenings, take stock of where the weekend is. Obviously your mind rarely switches fully off from the job at hand, but it's good to unwind a bit. So yeah, a little bit of music, back in the hotel room, chilling out, watching a bit of TV, just to sort of you know, turn the engine off upstairs a little bit when you can. I'll probably go for a stunt helicopter pilot, actually. I'd know it was pretty awesome to be pretty on top of things in a helicopter as a stunt pilot, so something pretty bizarre and as extreme as that would be pretty handy to be good at. I mean, snow skiing, golf and all the things which you'd all love to be good at, but I can do all of them. Not very well, but I can do all of them, so I've experienced them, but doing something that you really can't do would be a good buzz.